hope you guys are all doing well. I hope all my Canadian friends had a good Thanksgiving, and I hope everyone had a fun Halloween. My daughter's birthday falls on Halloween, and she turned 4 last week, so we had a really nice time celebrating her with friends and family. We've been really busy around here, but I'm jumping on today to catch up and to show you guys some of my favorite makeup products that I go to whenever I have special occasion. To be honest, I don't really wear makeup. I'm not wearing any now. Maybe I should, but I'm so lazy, and the thought of having to take it off after is what deters me from wearing it in the first place. But I should probably make a little bit more of an effort. My next video, maybe I will do a makeup application to show you guys how I use these products. But these products that I'm going to show you have been my go-to, and some of them are actually I'm running out of, and I'm running low, so I should probably take the opportunity to order some. But hope you guys enjoy and brings you some relaxation. So whenever I'm going to do my makeup, the first thing that I always start with, because I do have some pigmentation and some redness on my skin, I always start with, let's see if I could do this, the Liz Wattier base corrector. It's a corrector and primer. It's a green based primer, so it does help with the redness, and it's oil free, so it's good for those who have oily complexion. It really helps as just a fantastic base before you put anything on, and again, like I said, it helps with any redness or any blemishes that you have. So before anything, of course, I wash my face, and then I apply the Liz Wattier base luminous correcting primer. After that, I go with, and I love this product, I go with the Fenty Beauty spot corrector stick. Don't know what color this is. It's in peach number 3. It's actually called a match stick, and what I do is I kind of apply it under the eyes to get rid of some of the dark circles, and anywhere that I have any redness, I go up here, I go down the nose, and I just blend that in, and it does a fabulous job. This is the color peach, and it's the Fenty Beauty match stick. Love it. After I apply that, I don't always, but if I do have a extra special occasion, like a wedding or whatnot, I will apply foundation. Foundation sometimes makes my skin feel heavy, and it makes me feel like my pores are really clogged, and I don't like the feeling. So I've tried a bunch of foundations. This one, I have to say, it's my favorite. It's lightweight, and it also gives you a very flawless airbrush look. It's by Il Maquillage. It's the color Woke Up Like This. I don't know if I could get it to focus. It's a flawless base foundation, and it's absolutely amazing. It gives you, like I said, a very flawless look, but at the same time, it's not too heavy. Of course, you can add on layers and apply as much as you need to or as much as you want to. I usually do one very light layer just to give me that flawless airbrush look, and I absolutely love it. I will bring it down the neck and make sure that I get my jawline, just to make sure that it's all even and applied properly. When that's all said and done, I go with the Charlotte Tilbury, and this is Airbrush Flawless Finish. It's the Skin Perfecting Micro Powder in the number 2 medium. And to be honest, this is actually lighter than I need. I should have probably gone up a shade. But in terms of the quality, 10 out of 10. I love this micro powder. It goes on very flawlessly, it goes on very light, and it just gives you that finish look, that powder finish, so that it takes away any sort of shine or oily feeling that is left over from the foundation. So love, love, love. After that, another Charlotte Tilbury favorite is, and it's in the shape of a shell, which is really, really, really cute. It's an airbrush bronzer, matte bronzing filter for face and body. Again, in number 2 medium. Should have gone a shade darker. I'll know it for next time. For a foundation, I need a lot darker than that. But I apply that just along my cheekbones and along my jawline. And I'm sure there's better ways to apply it. I'm not an expert by any means. This is just the way I like to do it. But again, it gives you that beautiful bronzed look, airbrush finish, and it's matte. So again, I don't like looking shiny. My skin, after wearing makeup for a couple of hours, will give off a shiny, oily look, which I don't like. So this really helps prevent that. Charlotte Tilbury. After I apply the bronzer, I go with blush, and this is Tarte. It is in the color Parte, Amazonian Clay 12-hour blush, and it's in that color. Not too red, but peachy enough for my skin tone. And it's a really nice color. Put that just above my cheekbones. After that, that's kind of it for my face for the most part. I start working on my eyes. I start working on my eyebrows. This is by the Anastasia Beverly Hills. It is a dip brow in dark brown. And I use an eyebrow brush, and I go in and I line up my eyebrows and I fill in any gaps. Admittedly, this is about 2 years old and there's still so much in it. I guess it's because I don't put on makeup as often. If I use it once a month, I think that would be even too much, maybe an exaggeration. But regardless, I should switch it out. But even if I did wear it all the time, I feel like this lasts forever because you don't need that much. It's like a gel kind of consistency, not even, more of like a thick powder, and it goes on so naturally. And you could put on, again, layer it up, put on as much as you need or as much as you want. Again, I don't do too much. I just try to line up really at the front, at the arch, and I just fill in any gaps that I need to. Once that's all said and done, I go in with this Kosas Air Brow. It's a clear lifting treatment gel. It looks like this. And I smooth out my eyebrows and comb them up with the gel so that they don't get all messed up throughout the day and they stay in place. Then continuing on the eyes, I'll work on my eyeliner. I like to do a very subtle top cat liner, not too dramatic, just a little bit to give me that cat eye look. I'm not picky on that. Right now I'm using the Revlon Color Stay Liquid Eye Pen, triple edge. And it looks like this. So So you can kind of play around with it and use any edge that you'd like to give you the effect that you're looking for. Sometimes I will go in, if I want a smoky eye look, I'll go in with a pencil, but typically I'll just use the liquid eye pen and do a top liner and leave it at that. And then my current favorite mascara, it's by L'Oreal, it's the Panorama. And you can even get this, I'm sure, the other products as well, but this one specifically I know usually goes on sale on Amazon. And it is voluminous. I'm actually running low on this one too, so I should probably stock up on that or ask for it as a stocking stuffer for Christmas. But it gives you an amazing voluminous look. And like I said, maybe in a next video when I have an occasion, I'll do a makeup application video using these products so you guys could see how I use them and how the products apply on the face. Then that's pretty much for the eyes, and I'll go in to do my lips. And sometimes I'll do a liner, but honestly most of the time I won't. I feel like on my face it just gives me too much of a dramatic look. I don't have extra thin lips, but I also don't have huge lips, so I just kind of leave it as it is. If anything, I will line it with the actual lipstick that I'm using, and that usually does the trick. Sometimes I will go subtle, and I'll go just with a nude look. But if I'm actually going to, an evening, more of a formal event, I will go with a red. Especially if I'm using some sort of like a little black dress, or like a more of like a plain colored dress or outfit that's not too loud, then I will go in with a red lip, just to make more of a statement. I love this color. It's by Urban Decay, and it is called Rock Steady Cream. And I'll show you the color. It's a beautiful red. It's a deep red, which I really, really love. I have been known to go for a cherry red, but this color is really nice. To finish everything off, I have 2 products left. This one is by Laura Mercier. It is a translucent loose setting powder, and it's very, very lightweight, and it's kind of just to set everything. I know some people use a setting spray. I have used that in the past, works lovely, but I tried to use this again. I tend to lean more towards powders, just because they will get rid of any oiliness, any shine, any greasiness that's left behind by any of the products, or just by the natural oils of my face. So it has little holes in it, so usually what I do is with the lid on, I will tip it upside down, and then I will kind of do one of these, put my brush in it, and just very lightly with a very wide big brush, just loosely powder my face. Just ensures that my makeup stays in place. And then lastly, just to give me the proper shine, I will go in with a Fenty Beauty highlighter, and I will just kind of put that just on the areas where the light will touch, and sometimes I'll do it on my collarbone. This one again is by Fenty Beauty. One side is Mean Honey and the other side is Hustla Baby, and it's a freestyle highlighter duo, and it's beautiful. It's not too overpowering. It gives you just the right amount of shine that you need. And that's pretty much it. If anything, I will go in after everything's said and done and just do a little bit more of the bronzer. just to make sure that the bronzer is extenuated. But really, that's my makeup routine. It's nothing crazy. I'll apply some perfume in the end, and off we go. So like I said, probably my next video I'll do a makeup application just so you guys can see how all of these come together, and you know, ultimately for relaxation. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next time.